Battery operated fan. Ha! I have it on low. Hey, that feels good. That's almost as good as air conditioning. That really feels good, man. Thank you, Jesus. But you're not going to believe this, folks. You know when I bought this fan? You know, in 2004, we had, I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to turn this off. Oh, goodness, that's the wrong thing. I'm going to turn that off for right now. I bought this in 2004, right after Hurricane Francis hit, because we didn't get electricity for about a week. And would you believe the batteries in here that I put in 2004 are working right now? These are D batteries. It takes about like 8 D batteries. This is a fan. Well, that feels good. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to go to sleep. This thing's going to last a while. Anyways, can you hear that? It's on low. I'm going to leave it on low. That way it won't use up as much power, hopefully. Can you see that? Yeah, right there. Oh, I keep forgetting it's over here. I'm just using it. There it is. See that? Low. I have it on low. I'm trying to conserve my batteries. I have other lights that I can use, but this is kind of like got the strength of a candle, but I don't use candles. Too dangerous. I use flashlights. Anyways, you guys, I think I'm going to hit the sack. I got a beautiful fan here. It's almost as good as air conditioning. It's dark. Let's get a timestamp. I did try to sleep, but it's a little noisy. And also, I keep having to pee. The biggest problem is not the noisy winds. It's that this is a yeast hurricane. And it's oh, you saw that, didn't you? Lightning. So this is the what it looks like from my window. These windows are not rattling at all. This is a hurricane impact window, so it's doing really good. So this is what I'm seeing about 11 o'clock. I think the worst winds are coming over right now or in about 2 more hours. Anyways, I'm going to go lay down and obey the Gail commandments even if I don't sleep, because what's mainly keeping me up, believe it or not, is not the noise. It's that I feel like I have to pee every 20 minutes because I have they've given me some sort of you saw that, yeast infection. Okay, let's get back to sleep. This is a yeast hurricane. It's got yeast germs in it.
Disney, the attractions. I expect widespread damage. We'll probably spend some time surveying this over the next few days for you. Coming right all the way up through parts of Lake, Sumter, Marion County. So hang on where you are. George Waldenberger. George, you've been using the Doppler radar to look at the winds inside the storm. We can see it. It's right there.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Category 2 hurricane just to the southwest of Orlando. Using the velocity tools of Doppler radar in Tampa, you can see winds estimated nearly 100 miles per hour. This is just south of Fort Meade in Polk County. So trajectory going to the north around 14, 15 miles per hour. That would put the eye wall near Bartow at midnight. Let's keep going. 1 a.m. We'll take it to Lakeland, all the way over toward Haines City, and maybe even western portions of Point Siena. Let's keep going. Tom just pointed out the eastern sections of the eye wall. They may actually brush, Tom, western portions of Point Siena,
here around 1 or 2
depending on the exact track this takes. We're talking 2 a.m. right here. There's Orlando. Here's Four Corners, Lake County, Sumter County, and then farther to the west, somewhere in this vicinity at 2 a.m. So between 2 and 3 a.m., a lot of these heavy winds spilling up Sumter, southern Lake County, and maybe farther to the west here. This is a potential for 100-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and then we'll track this farther north towards Leesburg in the villages in the 3 hours that follow.
My Gail Chord must be doing something.
We've kind of assigned different responsibilities to all of us here, so we're kind of watching all these elements here. Brian, we're also watching this tornado risk in addition to those heavy rain bands. So anywhere from just north of Brevard County all the way to Daytona, even into Flagler County now. High tornado risk along the immediate coastline in addition to those squalls, but it's all going to be intertwined. Yeah, we just got some reports right where you were talking about. 2 reports here of winds of about 70 mile per hour, so 70 mile per hour gust right here. So not only the tornado threat, just, you know, obviously the hurricane conditions we're seeing, those gusts are coming in. This was the batch of...
Okay, let's see.
Here on News 96.5 WDBO tonight is
is we're staying in contact with you. That's our feature best here on the radio. We're staying in touch with you.
Okay. I probably should stop filming. If I'm awake at 2 in the morning, that's when it's going to be the worst.
In your area. So the phone number to call. Order to cease operations.
Okay.
Orange County's fire chief says they're making the call because the winds have been topping
I don't have
at 50 miles per hour. We already heard about one ambulance that's already hydroplaned in dangerous conditions.
Okay,
all lines are down.
Here we
Traffic
go.
lights are not working. A curfew is in effect for all counties in the Orlando area. Time to shelter in place. Seminole County Sheriff's Office tweeting that conditions are deteriorating and calls for service will be evaluated. They remind us to shelter in place. Police all over Central
I'm not in
Florida
Fort Pierce.
remind
I'm
that
north of
you can
there.
call 911,
Okay, here's
but
where I
only
am.
for
The
extreme
eye is
emergencies.
expected to go right about,
96.5 WDBO, where Orlando turns
right about,
first for severe weather.
And I'm Dave Wall. Take a look at News 96.5.
there, Lake
WDBO
Wales.
weather radar, and we
So
can
it's gonna
see
go up
the
this
center
way.
Of Irma is now just
Go up
south
this
of
way,
Winter
so it's
Haven.
closer.
This is Polk County,
It's kind of going up the
toward
spine of the
north,
state,
so
but
we can
towards
expect
the
some of those,
western side.
Heavier showers and extreme winds over the
Oh, it's
attractions.
kind of hard to show
Later,
this map.
Claremont and Leesburg, all of that over the next 3 hours or so.
There's the eye's going to go like right up there, right up there. And I live right over here, right over there.
Southeastern Orange and southeastern Volusia County.
It's getting pretty noisy, so I probably can't sleep anyway.
That's because of all the heavy rain we've had.
These strawberries are pretty frozen. My freezer is still holding
the National Weather Service says some 9
cold.
inches of rain has fallen in the area.
It's too noisy to sleep. Come on.
By the way, the ding dong you just heard, it's not there to annoy you. Okay, we're not trying to annoy you. Those are our storm center tones, which signal
Okay.
whether it is in the area or on the way.
All right, let's turn it off.
It is in the area.
Okay, let's take another view. This is nighttime, so I don't know how much we're going to be able to see.
And it's very scary because you can actually hear the cracking in the trees as it came down.
I'm listening to the radio. Can't see much because there's no light because all the power's out everywhere. There's a, you know what? The sky looks pink. Can you believe it? Pink. A pink hurricane. No wonder I have yeast symptoms. It's pink. Can you see that pink hue? The pink hue over the horizon? This is a pink hurricane. I'm telling you, Lori McBride and Brent Spiner clone, your day's coming, man. Your day is coming. They're gloating, man. It's a pink hurricane. Look at that. It's pink. Your day's coming. It's really blustery. Look at those pink skies. This is what I call the Lori McBride, Brent Spiner, Dew Clone pink hurricane. That's why I have all these yeast symptoms. You can see pink. Pink hurricane. Oh, let's get a timestamp.
Damage to your home. Let's see. Let's go to Amanda. Amanda in Southwest Orlando. Amanda, you're up next here on News 96.5 WDBO. How are you, Amanda? Good.
Pink hurricane. You know what? I actually saw some people driving their car out in this. I'm not kidding, man. I am not kidding. I think those are Lori McBride Jesuits. I'm not sure what they're trying to say. But then we already know they're a bunch of, I don't know. Ooh, these are great windows. They're not even rattling. Look at this. Not even rattling. Well, when you consider that this was a Category 5 and we're only getting about 100, it sounds like 130 mile an hour winds though, but it could be 100. It seems to be dying down a bit. Okay, I'm going to go eat my snack. Okay, it's a little bit later. I heard some pretty... Okay. It's so dark outside, I'm not sure if this is going to pick up much. Heard some... The windows don't even rattle. These hurricane impact windows are fantastic. But there's something in the air that makes my eyes burn and makes me cough sometimes. This is, see the pinkish tinge on the horizon? I don't know if this is going to pick it up or not, but could have been a lot worse. I'm going to try to go to bed. Just these. Anyways, that's what it sounds like anyway. This is probably about as bad as it's going to get. I think it's going to be roar until about, it's almost 2 in the morning. I think we got about 5 more hours of this, of really loud winds. And now I'm going to see if I can get some sleep. I don't know if I can or not, but I'll try. I went outside and walked. My car looks like it didn't sustain any damage. There are a couple trees down around my apartment complex. It's very, very gusty. And boy, a lot of people are driving. You look at that. I heard on the radio they don't recommend they drive. But I could actually use some more D batteries and stuff. But I think, I don't know. I got about 5 hours of sleep last night. I don't know. I might go back to bed if I can. Oh my goodness, he's walking all over. It's very gusty, but you can go out and walk. I'm going to pray and ask Jesus. Anyways, there were around my apartment complex, there were a couple of tree branches down. Not entire trees, but tree branches. And a storm gutter was loose. And somebody lost their screen door. Mine, I don't have any damage in my apartment. I'm doing great. What I did is I latched my screen door because I knew that might happen. So I put the hook down on it so it couldn't fly off. Anyways, I think I'm going to try. Oh, let me get a time to stay up here. There we go. September 11, 10:14 a.m. I'm going to try and take a nap. If not, then I'll start doing the Gail commandments, what I can do. I obviously can't vacuum clean. Hope I get power back soon. My phone is out. I forgot to mention that. My telephone is out. When I went downstairs to check my car, another person told me that their smartphone's not working either. They have power to their phone, but it's just not working. So I think a cell phone tower went down, or several did. Anyways, I'm going to go try to take a nap now. Okay, I'm cross-ventilating to do it because I don't have power. As you can see, I took all the water out of the tub. And if I don't get power by tonight, I'm going to try to I've got this up here, but I also have this. What I'm going to do is sit on the bottom of the tub and just pour water over my head. It's going to be cold. I've been through this with hurricanes in 2004. It won't be fun, but I have to do the Gail commandments, so if I have to do it with cold water, so be it. Thankfully, Florida water is not as cold as like Seattle, Washington water. The temperature is at about 82 degrees inside. I'm doing cross ventilation, so that helps. I feel like I'm living like in the turn of the century right now, you know, because I can't complain. I've got water. My toilet's flushing. I've got a nice clean bathroom because I cleaned it good for the hurricane. Oh, you can see me there. And so that's my strategy. I'm starting to put things back. I removed one of my blankets because I usually sleep with that and a comforter. So now all I have now is just a comforter and a sheet. The fan's working very nicely, but it does use 8D batteries, and so I'm trying to only use it at bedtime. I don't use it during the day. During the day, I just open the windows and cross ventilate. I'm actually reading in bed. So you see my Kindle there, how it lights up? Reading my Bible for Tribulation Saints, and just highlighting the areas that I need to go back and edit later when I get power. And the only time I have to use the flashlight during the day is when I go into the closet, because you see how dark it is, and then I just turn on my light there. And I'm a little short on AA batteries, which is what I need to listen to my radio. So I'm not listening to the radio all the time anymore. I was mainly listening to it during the hurricane to see if I had a tornado warning, to see if I needed to go into my closet. Though I don't, to be honest with you, I'm not sure that would have been the best place. I don't think I really have any place to go. I'm in a third floor apartment, you know. So I'm cross ventilating. It's not bad. I can live with 82 degrees, and you can see right there, 82 degrees. I have it set for 77. I like it cold, but no power. So I did some dishes. I moved stuff back over here. And so I'm getting things back to the way they were. I'm going to leave the cooler out because I think I'll be needing that. I only opened this a couple times, and I did it really quick to put some food from the refrigerator to the freezer. I'm not going to open it. I think I'll be good till tomorrow. If I don't get power by tomorrow, I need to go out and buy some ice. And then I'll start working with this. If I have to resort to ice, I'll probably be driving every day because the ice only lasts about 24 hours. Then you got to go get some more. And then you drain out the melted ice. See there's the drain thing. You drain out the melted ice in the tub. I went through this with hurricanes in 2004. My electric toothbrush will probably last me a week, even though fully charged. With the last hurricane, I had no problems with losing power on my electric toothbrush. It'll go up to about a week. Now, if we're weeks without power, then this might be an issue. Cell phone, I have a car charger, so every time I go in the car, I should just plug in my cell phone charger and charge it up. Like when I go tomorrow to get ice, I can do that. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm blessed. I sustained no damage. Just no power. Okay, so now I'm going to go read my book on my bed. This is the first time I've had a chance to do this. And I do my facelift exercises. I used to listen to my audio, but I have a little card here that has all the facelift exercises written out. So I can do that even while I'm waiting for my power to come back.